My name is Morgana Marie, and in this video I wanted to invite you into connecting to your shadow self, your dark feminine, those parts of you that have been suppressed, repressed, everywhere where you feel anxious, depressed, avoidant, not heard, denied, judged, shamed, indefensiveness. See, I've experienced this all for myself, and I know that feeling of feeling threatened and feeling that you can't be yourself in the world. What if we could change that today? What if you could get in touch with those parts of yourself that you have cut off, to try and feel safe, to try and belong where you don't actually need to belong? The only place for belonging is within you, within your heart. So these aspects, this anxiety, maybe this depression that you feel, these messages, this contraction, this restriction, this tension, this pain in your body, have you considered that this is your body's way of communicating to you the messages, wisdom, knowledge that you have not acknowledged? You see, the body is really interesting, and it will find ways in which to get our attention. And if we don't listen to it, then we can manifest pain in the body, dis-ease, headaches, low energy, feelings of fatigue, feeling lethargic, pain, anxiety. These are all symptoms of a root cause. There could be a core belief there. There could be a trauma that has not been addressed, that your body's still holding on to, that is ready to be released, that is ready to be let go of, so you can be free and you can open up to more lightness and more space in your body, therefore creating more ease and harmony in your life. Our body is our compass, and it will always guide you. But are you willing to listen? And this is not about judging yourself if you haven't been listening either. You know when you know. And when you're ready, you'll be ready to listen, to acknowledge, to hear. So in this video, I just want you to close your eyes and scan your body all the way from your feet to the top of your crown, just above here, then just down through the base of your feet. And do this without judgment. Just notice where you are holding on, where there is contraction, where you are feeling tight. This is for me too. I'm always doing the work. I do it right here with you right now. I'm sensing some heaviness in the heart. There is a lot of grief that's been clearing right now. For me, this is lifetimes worth, I feel. This is ancestral. This is not just from this lifetime. So tune in, acknowledge, listen, ask the question, what is the message here for me? Body, what are you trying to show me? Maybe it's your inner child knocking at the door, saying, you've abandoned me, I need some attention and some love. That was one for me recently. So she's been having lots and lots of love, and I am speaking to her daily because she felt so abandoned her whole life. And my adult self abandoned her, wanted to run from her. Because she was the part of me that was so wrong. So judged. So different. And I didn't know how to be with her. I didn't know how to be that without feeling pain. So get in touch with your inner child. What does she need from you? What is she desiring? What would you say to her? Can we download to you unconditional love? That you know how to feel and experience unconditional love from the Creator's perspective. And that you don't need to go through abuse, pain, sickness and dis-ease to get attention and to feel love. Can we clear and release that on all levels? Languages, lifetimes, realities, spaces, dimensions. And ask these parts of yourself, this heaviness, because it kind of shows up as heaviness or like a density. It's everywhere where we have held on to that belief, that pain, that trauma. We have solidified it into the body. We haven't let it flow through because unfortunately, as children, we have never been taught how to regulate our emotions and the benefits of emotional intelligence and regulation, how to process emotions, how to connect to our body, how to speak to ourselves with love. This is ancient. This gets carried down through our conditioning, our ancestry, past lives. There are many lives when I was a witch, I was burnt, I was killed, I was wrongly accused. So some of my triggers recently have been feeling wrongly accused and being triggered when people have said to me like, I have done this when I haven't. So that brings up a lot of intensity for me. And the inner dark feminine wants to rage and rebel and be angry and fight to protect herself. So, the warrior comes out. But what if you could get in touch with those triggers from a place of unconditional love and non-reactivity, and understand what your body's telling you? Ask, is there a core belief here? What's the belief? What's the energy? What is this showing me? And just tune in, knowing that you're not wrong for feeling anger either, and knowing that you're not wrong for feeling all the feels. See, we have the human experience and the higher self that's always guiding us in the highest and best way, and the universe will never give you what you can't handle, and consciousness does have your back always. So get in touch with these heavy parts, these triggers, and let it go. Once you get the message, you might cry, you might release. You might feel some energy coming up. Allow it. This is the healing process. You are in your power. You have the ability to self-heal. Always, you don't need to look outside of yourself to heal. You can receive facilitation like you are now, to be guided, to be directed intuitively. So ask, what's this heaviness? Is it even mine? Does this belief belong to me? And let's download you with the Creator's definition of joy. You being able to connect to your body with ease and knowing and understanding without doubting the messages that you get, without denying your knowing and your intuition. And this download to you that you can always remember who you are. Always. The experience that you go through is not you. That's an experience. Know what is you is your higher self, this identity that really cannot be defined. It's an ever flowing energy of creation and evolution, and you are always ascending. And the ones who ascend the most are the ones that are willing to work on themselves deeply from the core. You go deeper. The more you work on yourself, the more you heal, the more freedom you'll feel, and the more space and lightness and joy that you'll experience. So what is your body trying to teach you and tell you? Use these questions. Come back to this practice anytime that you feel stuck, that you feel tension, maybe some contraction, restriction. Just come back. This is about coming back to you. Thank you. This is Morgana Marie, and I'm grateful that you're here with me watching this video. If you enjoyed this and it really helped you, please give it a like, maybe share, and even subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. Take care, sister.